Welcome to Friday Night Fishes number 25, aka Mistakes Have Been Made. What mistakes, you might ask yourself? Well, let's start at the top. First of all, I skipped Friday Night Fishes number 23, so this is actually episode number 25. Secondly, I figured out why my fish died, why the rasboras died, and I figured out why my plants are melting back. The long and the short of it, I inadvertently turned the heater all the way up, and I cooked my fish. You'll see right now, all of the original tetras, with the exception of one, I believe it was a glow light tetra, all but one are fine. All 6 rasboras, dead. The 3 cories, fine. The shrimp seem to be okay. I've only ever seen 2 of them at any given time. So, it could be that some of them are dead. But I kind of have faith in those guys. Before I got the rasboras, I did a water change the day before. Just wanted to kind of make sure everything was tip-top. Knew I was going to be going out and getting them. Went and got them. Noticed when I checked the water temperature to match the water in my water change that the water in the tank was a little warm. I keep it pretty warm anyway, normally between 76 and 78 degrees. And I was like, it's running like 80, so that's a little high. So I turned down the water temperature all the way, left it, and didn't think anything of it. So for the last really 3 weeks, have been kind of struggling with trying to figure out why the fish died. The plants, as you can see, melted back a lot. This is the patch where I had the pearl weed that did not melt back. I just didn't like the way it was looking. So I pulled it out. Did have some of the star grass that was right here in the front. It completely melted back and died. Some of the other just fine. So was really kind of scratching my head. And then yesterday on a whim, I went in and checked the water temperature and realized that I had turned it all the way up, not all the way down. Totally my fault. I feel terrible. I guess you live and you learn and you make mistakes. Unfortunately, it costs the life of 7 fish. So it sucks. But now I know it's a mistake that we'll never make again. So live and learn. Other than that, as you can see, plants seem to be coming back okay. Really some of the biggest hit were strangely, the hornwort. It really was hit bad. As you can see, the patch back there is almost completely dead. I'm sure it will come back now that the water temperature has decreased. One of the other things that you'll notice is I went through and removed a lot of, definitely not all, but a lot of the snail shells from the bottom of the tank. There are still a lot left. There are hundreds of snails in there. I also removed a lot of snails, but there's still a lot left. So it's going to be a long journey. The assassin snails doing great. I found 2 of the 3 when I was going through the tank today. I was removing some of the melted back leaves, just kind of trimming things up, making it look a little bit more presentable for tonight's video. The only plant doing amazingly well at this point are these guys right here in the front left, and then the green ocelot in the back, doing absolutely phenomenally. Other than that, everybody seems happy fish-wise. Thanks for watching. I'll have another update, maybe some new fish next week. Tune in, check it out.